Hello everybody, this is Stephen Howson and this is my Euro 2016 preview. This is Group B. If you've not seen Group A, hit the homepage and there's a playlist with all the Euro previews in there, so go check those out. As soon as this is done as well, I'm going to be doing a Copa America preview and hopefully it might actually come out before this one comes out. So whatever, if you like the Copa America as well, go check that one out. So this is the group that everyone in England's talking about really, because it's England's group. We've got England, Russia, Slovakia and Wales. England squad is probably the most talked about thing at the moment. Who should have gone, who has gone, and all the rest of the stuff. I don't really know where to begin on the squad, because on the squad you've got some amazing talent. Some players where you go, you're unbelievable. I love watching you play, and I'm talking about the likes of Dele Alli, Harry Kane and that at the moment, even Eric Dyer. Love watching him play football. And then we've got some absolute frauds in the squad, and you go, what are you doing? James Milner, I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at Lallana, and I'm looking at Jack Wilshere. Now, Jack Wilshere's a decent player, but one Premier League game? Really? Are we really taking a player that's played one Premier League match this season? That is absolutely ridiculous. Now, what I will say about this England squad is it's got goals. Rashford, Vardy, Rooney, Kane, these all supply goals. Dele Alli is going to supply you goals. There are definitely goals in this England squad. And goals at a tournament can push you quite far. If you can score goals, you're generally alright. You can't really grind out a tournament, really. We have seen it done, but it's not really the done thing in a tournament. You want someone to just turn up, hit form, just blast goals in left, right and centre and win the damn thing. England could do that. Now, I think this group's going to be very beneficial for England in terms of realism, though, because this is a tough group. This isn't a team of minnows. This isn't a group of like teams that you can just absolutely swat aside. We're not talking about your Cypresses and your Maltas and your San Marinos here. These are three sides that have got some excellent talent spread throughout the team, but also work better as a team, arguably, than England do. Because that's England's problem. We don't usually work as a side. And that's one of the reasons why I thought Michael Carrick should have come, because I think Michael Carrick brings... You can pull all the stats out your ass if you want, but the type of play that I see that Michael Carrick brings to England is the sort of thing that England teams have lacked. They've lacked that tactical nous of when sometimes to just keep the ball and spread it around a little bit and not look for the dangerous pass all the time. That's why people overrate Gerrard, because Gerrard's always trying to do something ridiculous with it, loses possession, loses the match. Michael Carrick, massively underrated, technical, cerebral player, and that is what England teams have lacked in recent years at big tournaments. Too often we've gone for the flashy player when we've tried to ping it left, right and centre. That's not what you need. You need someone with a calm head and a sensible outlook, and someone who's going to be able to keep the ball. Tactical, nous, intelligent footballers, and that, England have got them. We just choose not to pick them. We choose the Hollywood ball over the sensible ball, and that is why England always fail at tournaments. But anyway, Russia are ranked, I've got it off the top of my head, it's late 20s, I want to say 27th, something like that. They're not the greatest side. They are a very, very old side, but with old heads and an old defence comes experience. Now, the pace of England, you would think, is going to tear these apart. Vardy, Ali, Rashford, if he gets any minutes, is going to really spread this Russian defence. They play a 4-2-3-1. If they line up the same way in a 4-2-3-1, or if England line up as a 4-3-3 against them, they're going to spread that back line. And if they spread that back line, then they've got the opportunity to absolutely tear them to pieces. There's not really any goal scorers in the Russian side. The captain, Shirokov, is a decent player, and the youngest lad in the squad, Golovin, is a decent player. He's got 2 goals in 3 caps. But there's not really anyone that's got any magic in him that's gonna just drag a win out of nowhere. If we can move that old defence around, England are going to be fine. But Russia are going to be tough. This is an experienced old squad full of hard men, like loads of caps, most of them on the wrong side of 30. You don't need young legs in a tournament like this. Old heads can prevail, and they can do something. I think Russia are going to be a very dangerous opponent for us. Get a win there early doors, that's going to set us on the right tracks. But this is what I'm saying. I think 1-alls and 1-nils might be the feature of this tournament, especially in the group stage before we get to the knockout stage, and that might be a good thing. That might temper expectations a little bit for the England fans out there. Next we've got Slovakia, and they're not the pushover that they're often labelled with. They do have a magician in Marek Hamsik, and the Slovakian system is basically just designed to get the best out of him. Now, if you nullify him, there's literally no goals in the rest of the team, no goals whatsoever. But the defence isn't shit. Skirtle shouldn't be a surprise, or he's a familiar face to Premier League fans. And they've also got Pekarik, I think that's how you pronounce it, of Hertha Berlin. He's another solid defender. In midfield, as well as Hamsik, you've also got Stock of Fenerbahce and Kuka of Milan, who's going to provide a decent base for him. Like I said, up front, there's just absolutely nothing. There's a real lack of strikers around this whole group, really, apart from England. England seems to have stolen all the strikers, and the other three teams don't have them. Slovakia's chances I'm really torn on, because I think they're going to be tough to beat, but then if Hamsik's nullified, I really don't see where the goals come from. Which brings us to Wales, because they're in a similar situation, and you all know what I'm about to say. Gareth Bale is Wales. And I've tried to look at elsewhere in the team, and it's not maybe as much as it is with Hamsik and Slovakia as it is with Bale and Wales. It's probably not that bad. Hamsik's probably relied upon more for the Slovak team than Bale is for the Welsh team. They've got some good players. You all know my thoughts on Ashley Williams. I think he's a wonderful player. They've also got Ramsey. They've got a couple of players that can come in, but no forwards. Gareth Bale literally is their only goal-scoring asset. The 11 goals that Wales have scored in qualifying, Gareth Bale scored or assisted 9 of them. Scored 7, assisted 2. That is what you call reliance. So if he's nullified, then you've got problems. Ramsey might be able to chip in. He's got a couple of international goals, but beyond that, they've not really got a lot. I do like the formation that they line up with. I think it's a great formation, especially for tournament football. It's a 3-4-2-1 formation. And I think that sort of formation allows them to pack the midfield, and it allows them to flood forward when they need to, but also make it difficult for them to break down. I think 3 centre-half systems are great, and I really enjoy watching them. It's not for everybody, but I do think with the way Wales set up, I think this is a really decent lineup for them. How do I see the groups finishing? Well, I think England win it, but I don't think it's going to be 3 wins for them. I think there's probably going to be a draw in there, and it's going to be real tough ground out. So it's going to be like a goal here and there that does it for them. I think the magic of Bale, coupled with the experience that they've got in Ashley Williams and Ramsey and the likes of Ledley and that as well, I think sees Wales just about come second. And then I see Russia and Slovakia fighting it out for 3rd and 4th, and it literally could just be down to the roll of dice. Could Slovakia get the better of them with Hamsik? Can the wily old Russian defence just pull something out and nullify them? I see a lot of 0-0s in this group, unfortunately, especially amongst the other games that England aren't involved in. So I'm going to say Russia just edge it, and Slovakia prop the group up. Now, I don't see Russia having enough goals in them to be able to qualify as one of the best 3rd place sides, so I think it'd probably just be Wales and England that progress. And if and when they do, we will look at their chances going forward. Not expecting them to be great, if I'm brutally honest, but we shall see, because goals in international tournaments can be the absolute game changer. Listen, thank you for watching. There will be a Copa America preview out, so make sure you check that out. Group C and D hopefully will be tomorrow and Sunday. See how it goes about recording for them. Thank you for watching once again. Hit it in the comments, anything that you like. What do you think to say about England's chances? Are Wales too reliant on Gareth Bale? Anything about Russia and Slovakia as well in there. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.